Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of Breaking Bad. Last week, Jesse and Mike forming a little... I don't know what to call it. Bond, relationship, friendship, something. You know, I mean, obviously it's on grounds of Gus creating a false situation, a fake situation to hype Jesse up, but... you know, maybe this will be good for him. It seems like, obviously, his house is going to hopefully be back in order and not be a crack house anymore. He's going to have other things to do. And hopefully it'll help his mental state, man, because sometimes the only person that can save you from yourself is you, man. So I know Gus kind of put him in that situation and gave him the opportunity, so to speak. But I don't know. This could hurt in the long run, too, if he finds out that it was all a setup. But regardless, man, I feel like it's going to maybe split him and Walt's relationship, his and Walt's relationship a little bit, and kind of push Jesse more toward Gus and them, and then Walt's kind of going to be more isolated, and it's kind of going to be like Walt against Gus and all them, as opposed to before where it was Jesse and Walt. I don't know, but we'll have to kind of see how that continues to unravel, man. Obviously, the episode from last week with Hank, he's diving back into the case. You know, I'm kind of curious if this week he's gonna maybe give a tip. Or maybe, I mean, he probably won't himself kind of get out in the field, but maybe give a tip to the officer. I think his name was Tim, about Los Pollos. You know, the way we ended it, he kind of found that little flyer in Gus's stuff, and he was questioning it. You know, Walt is going to cause his own demise, I feel like. You know, he's a little too cocky, a little too arrogant sometimes, especially when he's drunk. But regardless, guys, I'm excited to see what we have in store for this week's episode. So I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. This is back in the freezer thing again, isn't it? Like from the other episode. It's not Mike. Is that just... oh, maybe this is just to show us that the cartel keeps hitting Gus's orders, man. What is this? Oh, they're just gonna kill him like that, man. That's tough. I mean, they fixed their mistakes from last time, right? Yeah. I mean, all you can really do is try and dump your magazines, right? Create a big enough hole to where you can get some fresh air. And they played it smart to where this time they can even take the meth that's in here, right? Since it didn't get shot. I wonder what Gus's plan is going to be for this. How's he going to deal with this stuff, man?
I was thinking about you and the kids, and I love you.
She's looking stuff up on Gale, man. She knows he's connected to it. No more secrets, but like, bro, you don't need to know this part to run the car wash and the money.
Who killed him? Was it the people you work for?
Definitely not.
It was the people he works with.
Was it somebody who, at some point, might want to do the same to you?
Jesse killed him, so probably not.
I seriously doubt it.
Yeah. Little does she know, he didn't pull the trigger, but he's the reason Gail's dead.
I was up all night wondering why you would say that to him.
Because it's him.
No, but then I was remembering your black eye. When I heard that, I thought that maybe that you were regretting what's happened between us, and I get that.
That's because he thought he was going to die.
I think you're scared. I think that message was some kind of goodbye.
No, Skylar.
I think last night was a cry for help.
Oh, Jesus. Cry for help.
I think some part of you wants Hank to catch you.
I don't think that's it. I think he just wants credit for his meth.
If it's either that or you getting shot when you open your front door,
don't want to hear about the
you're
police.
not some hardened criminal, Walt. You are in over your head. No. That's what we tell them. That's the truth.
That is not the truth.
Of course it is.
It kind of is.
Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in.
He thinks
I
he's
am
Big
not
Dick.
in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Oh, Jesus. What a line. Dude, she just seen Heisenberg. I mean, she's seen shades of him before, but she fully saw Heisenberg right there, and now she's terrified of him. What a line. I'm not the one who opens the door. I'm the one who knocks. My God, dude. Oh, bro. I mean, I think she's got it wrong. Walt doesn't want Hank to find him because of that. Walt wants Hank to find him so he can know that I'm Heisenberg. I'm the one doing this. That's my meth. Give me my credit. That's what he wants. He doesn't want, he's not scared. You know what I mean? He wants credit for his meth. I mean, here's the thing though. I mean, he's right in the sense that he is the cook and he is kind of the business, but Gus is really that guy. Walt wants to be Gus and he's playing like he's Gus, but he's not. You know, he is important to the business and he is a huge part of it. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the business. Gus is the business.
I know you think I was hard on you, but you learn. Being in charge is not easy. It takes hard work.
That's
Seen
true.
me work hard, Bogdan.
Not talking about that kind of hard work, hard decisions.
The real important thing, and not everyone knows this, is to be tough. Has to say no to people. Has to make cashiers wipe down cars, even if they don't want to.
Back to that season 1 stuff.
I'm sure you can handle. And if not, you can always call your wife. Huh?
That was the last little slap in the face there, huh? Bro, he's right about being the boss though. I get it. He's saying he didn't do that to Walter because he didn't like him. It's just what it has. It's what needs to be done. Someone's got to take that role and give the bad news, so to speak.
Who'd have thought that someday I would be handing these keys to you?
Wow, I sure as hell didn't. Got to be hard for him, right? Not just because Walter, but leaving the business after all this time.
Bogdan. As is.
He gets to keep the dollar. Ooh. He don't even need the money. That's just a slap in the face back to him. That's probably the first dollar he made here, huh? That's just a slap in the face to Bogdan, right? You don't even need that money. That's a sentimental thing for him. You just don't want him to have it. Like I said. Heisenberg, man. Who would have thought from season 1? Just like Bogdan said. Who would have thought? Mike and Jesse having a little, what is this, breakfast or dinner? Dinner. I mean, essentially Mike's at least hanging out with him, right? Even if it is for work. Stuff outside the lab. Unlike Walter. Walter never wanted to or would. He sees something's wrong with him. All that shaking, the little twitches with his neck and
You
stuff.
okay there? Fine. It's not using us. Eat something.
Mike's been around the block, man. He knows what's going on with Jesse. At least he cares in this sense. You know, Walt does care in a sense, but in a business sense more so, and not wanting Jesse to die. But it seems like Mike actually cares a little bit more past that, right? About like making sure he's actually like okay. At least starting to.
I'm on my way.
You need any help? No.
Not with this. This stuff's more serious, you know? Dealing with the cartel is different. Oh, great scenes, great acting, though. Just the shaking. Even when it's not focused on him, you still see him shaking, you know, when he was taking that bite. Oh, I love it.
It's like you're an alcoholic, right?
No, it's not. Not at all.
Yes, it is. I read online. She's not even allowed to be mad at you. And she can't be mad at you about the cancer, can she?
It's not the same thing, but he doesn't get it because he can't know the truth.
I think it's time we got you your own car. What do you think?
I mean, he's got the money.
I think if you're gonna buy me off, buy me off.
Yeah. Get him something real nice. I mean, yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Wow, he really did buy it for him. I mean, that's like nothing to Walter, right? The money. But the thing is, that doesn't solve the issue, right? It's going to come back up at another point. You're not going to be able to buy him a car to buy him off, you know? It's like you got to deal with the root of the problem, but they really can't because they can't tell him what's up. They can't tell him the truth.
What, is there something about you that I don't know? Are you a former Navy SEAL? Do you have to have your hands registered as lethal weapons?
Register this.
All I'm saying is that do you not even question this? Do you really believe that you mean anything to these people?
See? Talking down on him.
I see they can't outright kill me, but they don't want me getting high. I see this thing probably started as Gus getting Mike to babysit me. But you know what? I saved Mike from getting robbed. Even killed, maybe. So maybe I'm not such a loser after all.
Yep, because that's what Walt sees him as. What Walt makes him feel like, man.
What if it's all just a setup? What
What?
if this robbery that you stopped wasn't even real? I mean, think about it. Your first day out guarding Mike, he steps out for 1 second, and what happens? You immediately get robbed.
You're such an asshole.
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Like you said, Gus can't kill you because of me. He knows I won't stand for it. He needs me, and he hates the fact that he needs me. So what does he do? He goes to work driving a wedge between you and me.
That's exactly what's happening.
This whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
He's so egotistical, but the thing is, he's right now. He has such an ego, bro. But I mean, the thing is, he's right. That's the thing that sucks. And that's the great thing about this for Gus, is because if Walt says something like this, it's just going to drive a wedge between them even more. So it's like it's a win-win for Gus either way.
Yeah. Oh, we got up.
What?
Yep.
Gotta go.
What? Am I supposed to clean all this on my own?
They already did the cook, so they're just cleaning now. So yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Drive that wedge, man. But the thing is, like, if Walt continues to say stuff like that, it just makes him seem like he has a big ego, which he does. But he is right in this case too. That's the thing.
See, I need help to clean. Yes, sí, comprende?
Really?
Sí?
Dude, if he brings them down
es
there.
bueno. Por favor, entrar.
Dude, he's gonna bring them down there and have them clean. No way.
It's just this.
No.
Oh,
No,
they
no,
know
no,
not to
no
go
podemos.
there.
No, no podemos. Lo siento.
No, es no problema.
They know not to mess with that area.
2 horas máximo. ¿Sí? Please, por favor.
Bro, he's gonna get him killed, man. They know not to mess with that area. Gus probably said, don't go over there, don't do nothing. Bro, and Walt's just drinking his coffee, man. I think Gus is gonna kill these people now, because they can't know. Dude, that is not good, man. What are we doing, Skylar? I think she just needs time away. I mean, she essentially went from finding out, to think about how long it took her to, you know, kind of comprehend and register and, you know, get through the fact that her husband is a meth cook, right? Now she's got to realize that he is the one who knocks, right? He's a murderer too. I feel for Skylar, man. I do. Oh, it's tough. Who this? Oh, she just moved it. She wants to go back, right? She wants to go back home. Oh, she's trying to look for a sign of what to do, where to go, but she doesn't want to leave. You know, I guess she has a kid here. You know, she's got Ollie, but also Walt Jr.
A little birdie told me there's some guys in there that have 3 pounds of our product, which they're
Ooh.
selling, and which they sure as hell didn't get from us.
The ones that robbed the truck.
So they're selling, right? Maybe I'm looking to buy.
Yeah, I mean, he probably does want to use, but this is also to help.
We don't sell to strangers. Get off the porch, asshole.
That means they do got it, though. Jesse played it good, though. That means they do got some product, but they didn't say what. I mean, obviously, these aren't the guys that robbed the truck, but it's probably like their foot soldiers, right? The ones that moved the product. No words needed.
Guess we'll go with plan A then.
Oh, dude, I love it.
I'm getting those pricks out of that house.
Oh, your first attempt being such a wild success.
You may know this whole PI sit in the car business, but I know meth heads.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse has some stuff to offer in this sense that he knows how they're gonna react a little bit more, right?
What are you doing?
Digging.
Why?
Well, you know why.
How deep are you going?
I don't know. How deep do you think it is?
Pretty deep.
Think what is?
Mind if I use your John?
Now he gets to go inside. Bro, what is he digging for? What do they think is down there, man? Maybe it's some crackhead shit where they think, or some meth head shit, right? Where they think they can find something if they dig. Like, what is it? What's the fucking, like, I mean, it worked.
I just wanna buy some of the blue. It's not for
They
sale.
have it.
Let's go outside. I don't have enough for you, all right? Yeah. Trouble, what's that mean, trouble? No. I'm just saying we're cool, okay? We're good. What? You
gonna try
can't
and
know
take it
that.
from him?
What does that mean? What? You don't put thoughts in my head. You don't put thoughts in my head. Absolutely, you're right. You're right. Tucker.
Ooh. I wonder if that was Mike coming through the back. This is a real situation though, huh? And Jesse handled himself. He knows it's the cartel. Mike's probably impressed. Like, damn, the first one was a setup, but this was real and he really did it. I mean, Jesse's finding his own, but this is dangerous. You know what I mean? It went good this time, but maybe not next time.
Damas,
Oh no.
vengan conmigo.
Nosotros vamos a terminar nuestro trabajo.
Dude, I think they're gonna get killed.
Putting them on a bus.
Why? What bus?
One that takes them back to Honduras.
Hey, wait a second. Wait a minute. This was my idea. Don't punish them. You tell Gus to blame me, not them.
But he can't punish
does.
you. Yeah. And this is the punishment, knowing that you ruined their lives. This is their punishment, man. This is your punishment, knowing you ruined their lives, sending them back. I knew it. I thought they were going to kill him, but that's damn near just as bad, right? Is that Gus? It is. I wonder if Gus is going to be impressed. Or if he's going to be mad that Jesse stepped out of line and didn't listen to Mike. I mean, Gus is fine with Jesse seeing him because he knows Jesse isn't trying to kill him like Walt. Dude, this is great.
It was all about sending a message. Which they did, literally. It was written on the bucket lid. Ready to talk? I know you're not really asking for advice. But let me hire 10, 15 more good operators. And we hit them back, hit them hard, hit them where they live.
No. This war stays cold for now. Set up a meeting.
Ooh.
Let's see what they have to say. How did he do today?
I want to see what Mike says. How did he do? What does he think? Dude, we're not going to hear what Mike said. I want to see what he thought about it, man. Because, I mean, Jesse did expedite the process, right? I mean, Mike's way probably would have worked.
I hear you can handle yourself.
I guess.
That's what Mike said, huh?
Why me?
I like to think I see things in people.
That's probably the first person that said something like that to Jesse, right? Saying that he sees some value in him his whole life. Teachers, parents. Well, not parents, you know, growing up, his parents probably were hard on him, but more so hitting the education, right? But his whole life, his teachers and stuff, and now Walt and everything kind of treat him like a loser, right? Treat him like he's nobody, like he's essentially just the assistant the entire time. And now these people treating him better.
I need you to understand that you are safe. You, Junior, Holly, you are completely safe.
I don't think that's necessarily what she's worried about.
I do. Everything. I do it to protect this family.
That car directly contradicts our story. And if you're so invested in protecting this family, it means protecting the story.
I haven't made enough off the car wash yet to do something like that, though. Right? Especially since you just spent all that money on it.
I just worry that he'll blame you for this.
She blames him. He blames her for a lot already.
Once again, he'll blame his bitch mother for taking away what his loving father has given him. So, thanks for that. Someone has to protect this family from the man who protects this family.
Ugh, what a line. It kind of goes back to what Bogdan was saying, right? About being the boss and telling people no, right? Making people do things they don't want to do. It kind of goes back to that a little bit, right? She's making the real hard decisions in that sense a little bit. Kind of feel like it connects back to that a bit. But man, what an episode. Breaking Bad season 4. Episode number 6 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking Bad does it again. Breaking Bad does it again, man. It kind of goes back to that. I feel like, you know, don't get me wrong, Walt does make some hard decisions and stuff. And, you know, it's just situations like that for her, right? She's making the hard decisions in the family sense, you know, of she's severing her relationship with her son. She's not, like what she said, Walt Jr. sees her as like the bitch mom, making bad decisions, giving his dad a hard time, not letting him have fun stuff, but it's for the greater good, kind of, you know? And it goes back to being the boss thing, like Bogdan was saying, kind of, you know, like you got to make hard decisions like that. Can you make those choices? And it just shows here again that Walt really can't do that. You know, he tries to be a people pleaser sometimes, and he doesn't really make the hard decisions sometimes that need to be made in the sense of protecting his family, in the sense of, you know, protecting his family from himself with all the money he's made and stuff. Because again, like she said, wait, how can you explain all that? You know, so it's kind of cool that that wraps back around to that. But I'm really enjoying this Jesse and Mike duo, to be honest. I didn't know this was a duo I needed until now, bro. Like, it's great seeing them interact. You know, Mike, he's been around the block plenty of times, who knows how long, right? And Jesse, we know Jesse, right? So it's a completely different interaction, two different lifestyles and things, but you see Jesse has stuff to offer. He brings things to the table. And granted, we didn't get to hear everything that Mike said to Gus, but Gus came out and said, I hear you can handle yourself. So I'm assuming he gave him a little bit of praise, you know? I mean, Mike, I'm sure he's been through some shit. He's had some crazy partners and things like that, but for him to give even a small compliment like that of, you know, he can handle himself, that's a big compliment coming from Mike. You know, so things are looking up for Jesse. It's just crazy because it's genius on Gus's part, because he's trying to drive a wedge between the two of them, and it's working. And it's like what Walt told him is 100% true. You know, maybe things will change up now that Jesse kind of proved himself for real and it wasn't a fake situation, and maybe things will be changed. But originally that was the plan, right? To kind of sever the relationship. And now Jesse's seen what he's truly worth. It's like in life, when you're just constantly shit on and put down and kicked to the side and, you know, kind of told to wait in the corner, essentially, you think less of yourself. But then when you're finally presented with an opportunity to prove yourself and people value you, you look at yourself differently. You start carrying yourself differently. And that's what you see with Jesse here. You know, don't get me wrong, Walt cares about him in the sense of not wanting him to die, but he's always belittled Jesse, you know, throughout this whole story. As much as we can say he has put his life on the line for him and things like that, he has, don't get me wrong, Walt has. But at the end of the day, he belittles him and he sees him as a lesser person than him. You know, he doesn't see them on the same level at all, right? So for Jesse to be in this situation where he sees, where he feels like someone sees him as a person of value other than being like an assistant, he starts to feel better about himself, man. And he starts to, you know, make improvements. He's not using anymore. You know, we see at the end of the dinner here, he's eating this time, whereas at the start he was just drinking the coffee and Mike had to give him his food. So it's cool to see this, man. I'm happy for the path Jesse's character seems like he's going down. Again, I was like, I don't know how someone can save him. You know, you can't save somebody that doesn't want to be saved. But now it looks like Jesse is, he was presented with an opportunity and he's making the right choices, and he's saving himself, right? He's giving himself purpose, which is, it's great to see, man. And I'm happy about that. But craziest line in the show so far. One of my favorites, bro. You know, when Walt at the start was saying, I'm not the one who opens the door, I'm the one who knocks. Like, what a line, man. What a line. That was just like a jaw-dropping line, bro. And for Skylar to hear that, she's really terrified of him now, I feel like. You know, and scared of the things he's done. Because how many people has he killed at this point? He killed Emilio. He killed Crazy 8. He killed the 2 gangbangers. He didn't technically kill Gale, but he technically killed Gale. You know what I'm saying? 5 people. Maybe I'm missing somebody. Not 100% sure, but absolutely fantastic episode. Absolutely fantastic show. I'm excited to see where we go with it, how we continue. I'm excited to see how Gus handles this cartel situation. You know, maybe a war won't break out. Again, he said he wants to keep it cold for now. You know, he's going to set up a meeting and see if we can smooth things over maybe. But regardless, guys, another fantastic episode is in the books. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel? I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Shout out to you guys for the support. Much appreciated. If you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon. You get early access to stuff 2-3 weeks in advance to YouTube, as well as full-length reactions. The link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.